Hello, I was thinking to do this video. I guess it's never been done before. The Warthunder Reddit. I've seen people doing this, like reacting to Reddit stuff, and I think I could do the same thing to Warthunder, since I haven't seen anyone doing that. Because there's some pretty good things, and I think I could talk on them and share my thoughts. And you can ask me who am I to talk about stuff like that, and I can say I've been playing this game for quite a while, and I have top tier because on the Japanese nation. I don't have any other top tier nations, but at least one. I am not someone like you see on the YouTube who are 100 levels and have all the vehicles and doing stuff with them. I'm just a average player, I guess. So yes, here we go. So first of all, we have this. Let's watch it. Okay, a jet kill, a lucky shot, I guess. I mean, that guesswork though. That guesswork. What guesswork? So, German shoulder suffers. German suffers, and all the vehicles they have. Just 9.0. Let's go. Yeah, they have these Italian jets. I have my friends playing this jet. They say it's pretty good, but I don't know. Yeah, I've seen other people who say this jet is pretty cool. So yeah, and they have all the leopards and top levels, and yeah, they have cool stuff. They sure have cool vehicles, but they also have not so cool vehicles, and they recently changed the tree again, and so this what it says. What's the title? Somehow managed to pull this off, didn't die, and we won. What? He clipped his wing and he. Oh no. And it's real sick. Look at this man. Okay. It's. He didn't die. But even if he did, I don't know. I don't think they would lose if he died. Because they have a lot of points and they have control of the map. Let's say what the comments say. I'll read around, yeah. Oh yeah, I suppose. What a peloton. Okay. On. We've been waiting for so long. I'm gonna prank T98 when it's a dual thunder. Day 1, day 2, day 432. This is a meme about Warthunder. Okay, I think the mothers will find this one okay. Okay, they really have the type T90. I think they could add T90 long before, but I just can't understand why they haven't, because we have Abrams, all the Abrams, and this a compatible opponent for the Abrams. I have no idea, and they have their own plans, I guess. Dorifto Kiru. Let's see. Okay, but it's arcade. Everything is drifting around an arcade. But anyways, let's see. Or something like that. Okay. Okay, cool thing. Cool thing doesn't happen in RB. Doesn't happen in simulators, but there's a Puma kill, yeah. Okay. Me 101%, but like, yeah. Exactly. Everyone that does say yes. Everyone feels like they say yes. No one. I mean, I can only talk about myself. I never go 100% unless my engine's overheated. Overheat, yeah. But in jets, if you have an afterburner, it really feels different. So yeah, but in props, this is maybe only in dogfights and stuff like that. Dawn, yeah, everywhere. Civic Fighter gang rise up. Yeah, Mr. Smith. Vertical fighters too, but they are not on the. Yeah, they no. Mr. Smith's heavy fighters are also on the middle line. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know much about the German tree lineup. The trees setup. If Warthunder was a racing game, Need for Speed Most Biased Puma Edition. Puma versions. Yeah, Puma versions. Pack Puma. Yeah, Pack Puma would be cool. It'll be on the market, triple digits by the way. Oh man. It's the best. It's an easy grab in the event. It debuted into. Interesting. Nobody ever talks about how good the AML 90 is. Well, can't be at the Italians here. There's enough Warthunder today. Yeah, it's Waffen Trager, I guess. So, okay. Okay. There's something necessary. I mean, why was his friend? Why was his friend pushing? Is matchmaking like this 8.3 9.0? Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Warthunder says they are the same picture. Since we have Japanese Samtrack, here's another variant. ATGM Kivil True MPM. The True MPM. What is the True MPM? It is used by Japanese. Okay, these light rapid response vehicles really would make Japan unique, consider that Japan has a completely different doctrine to nations like Sweden or UK. They mean defensive because Sweden's doctrine is defensive. Japan's doctrine focuses on defending island in the Pacific. That's why you have light vehicles like the Type 19 and the Type 93 being made in order to rapidly respond and hold the line against Chinese forces until the main MBTs can get there. Senkaku Islands dispute. Senkaku Islands was. We're gonna look at this, but it was Type 93. Torpedo, not the torpedo, but the semi. I guess they are talking about this. Okay. Senkaku Islands. Senkaku Island crisis. Senkaku Island dispute. Yeah, disputes like that happens. Looks beautiful. Well, it's a truck. Weapon attached on behind. No, you can't just have. No, you can't just keep the T28 at 6.3. It has the Face Tiger H1s, which can't penetrate the front and is paid to win, and German suffers. German suffers. No, haha, armor go dink. Well, to me, best example of painful down tire. It should be a modification for the T95. Oh, it's own vehicle. Wait, is the T95 okay? T95 is the tortoise. T28 is T28 is, let's write like this: tank USA, super heavy tank. The T28 Warthunder are powerful. I mean, they just can't get panned through. I don't have, but to yeah, I can't make an objection. I can make a true objection to this. This is like but you don't need to grab at them. I mean, there are things you can do and you cannot do in this game, right? I mean, I can't say anything about anything strict about this, since I do not have any knowledge about the Tiger's performance in the Warthunder, since I have not played the Tiger H1s or any of the Tigers, as I have told you in the beginning of the video. I only played Japanese. I mean, I started to play recently other nations, but I first finished the Japanese 3, so I'll pass, I guess. Real bond hours. Okay, critical hits, cool. I guess we don't have audio. It flips interestingly and makes the second flip. Yeah, he lands with style, completely intentional. And come on, trap shot. Okay, cool. Okay, Leclerc. Yeah, I think Leclerc has the best offense and defense ratio in the top tier tanks, the main battle tanks. I mean, it has decent penetration, it has decent defense. Yeah, this. We've been waiting for the helicopter 3 for years. I want to talk about this, how it feels to play cast in top tier. Yeah, this is true. This is true in 10 BR, and I feel like, yeah, it has to feel like this. And yeah, this brings meaning to the lives of anti-airs, because in the 8 and 8.3 BRs, 8.0 and 8.3 BRs, I believe it's tougher in the 8.0 and 8.3 BRs. After, even if they have radars, they can't always detect planes, just because the geographical difficulties, and on the jets at those BRs can do cause somewhat easier. I'm not saying as easy as the propeller planes, but still, in the top tier at 10 BRs, the Tunguska, the ADATs and stuff like that, the Rockflak, if I'm saying right in Germany, they are they've been doing this better because, I mean, what I'm trying to say is they are 10.0 and they have all the cool stuff, the technological stuff, and they have to make the jets feel like this way. I hope, I wish the helicopters felt in this way too. And I believe they have to feel in this way, but unfortunately, the anti-airs having still hard times against helicopters, but against jets it is good for the anti-airs. But for real, this from the perception of the jets, they stand so little chance against the anti-airs unless they are playing exceptionally. So it's a two-sided thing. They have their own point of views, and from their own point of views they have their downsides and upsides, and downsides, and it's really difficult to come up with a conclusion. But yeah, people don't want to use, but a town gets by SPAA. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. It would, even if it was in 8.0. Yeah, it would still. The entire task. Okay. Reminder the sim is basketball cause casual with animals. Don't know how to play that game mode. Had a chance spawn in early. Most German players have no clue how to play sim, so you have chance to face other nations than them. All around fun and way better rewards. Yeah, okay. The sim mode is good and all, but I really can't stand the outer view. It pushes you to play with zoomed on while you are looking outside of the vehicle. I just don't like that point of view. This is first thing. Second thing is about the planes. The planes, you can't just I just cannot play planes in simulator because it feels hard, especially in propellers, because the propeller planes always tend to go to lefts, and I just cannot compensate this with rudders. I don't know how people manage this, but I just cannot. Yeah, I usually play realistic then. Anyways, I've summed my thoughts about this. And once again, about this is also what even on early BRs, what planes feel on naval battles. I mean, the AA from ships are perfect. But It's so blurry. Can't. Okay, got a kill. Okay, interesting. Servers, yeah, because of the advertising stuff, I believe. The whole service, yeah, pretty much. The 2-4 doesn't always work, but when it does, yeah, when it does, it does. And oh no, for real though, he's ready for F 104. Starfighter is really ready for it. Okay, Jean, please fix this monstrosity. Please, I have noticed this have a key for the 3-3 also I6M mod. 23. What does it have? Oh man, come on. Ah no, the pilot does not fit inside of the cockpit. But he should be. Unplayable. Okay, if it does, it isn't unplayable or it does not affect your gameplay, but yes, this aside looks bad. I like what in Warthunder. I like the vehicles authenticity, the vehicles looks and all. So it's maybe important for you. Cheek spot on 38 parallel. Okay, a long sniping shot. Okay, it's like the Karelia map. Am I right? End this video here, and I will try to see how the video performs. If it is something good, I will I can make more of them. Finally got my first Shrike music kill. A very nice surprise to cocky enemies with height advantage. Let me see. I have this vehicle. This Japanese. Yeah, this one. I mean, is the German? I don't know. I mean, Japanese vehicles has the Schlager music with the key 45. Yes, this unlike the German Schlager music. RB Schlager music kills are rare and wonderful. You'll need some luck to get the right setup, or else have to go fishing for them deliberately. The guns are angled very far towards, so it's quite easy to fool somebody into thinking they have an alternative, and then line up the Schlager and try to lead shots. Yeah, the key 45 I have, and I've tried to use the German. I tried to use Schlager music. If I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I've tried to use this weapon system, but I have never achieved any in score or something like that. But yeah, it's I'm really excited to see what's happening in here, because yeah, it has to be a meaning. So let's see. Oh man, come on, he's really doing that. I wish I could do the same thing. It's really hard because you have to. Yeah, like that. Okay, I can. Yeah, this gave me a general idea how to use this weapon, so I can try more. I mean, it's really good, but it's really hard because you have to control your plane very differently. I mean, I don't think you can control your pilot when you select the weapons. But cool stuff. Exactly. Okay, cool. Okay, anyways, this is the end. I would like to thank you if you have watched till the end, and goodbye.